Oh wait, okay, I have a question. Do the knife has durability meter, is it?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, I've parried everything except the dynamite because I don't think you can parry the dynamite. Oh,
Why though? Why? Of all things. Durability meter on knife.
it's either that or instant death. I choose durability meter. out of actual out of context talking.
Okay, though, but what if you have infinite knives?
Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh.
What would you do with
Is I
infinite knife?
what I did in the PS2 era lah. Stab, 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 kick, stab, stab, stab.
Okay, that sounds weird if you don't consider me asking this in a video game context.
Yep.
First thing you get when you have infinite knives, murder.
Stab, stab, stab.
Or at least the nicest thing you can do is stab a tree or a sponge or something that is stabbable.
We have passed the need for honesty. We now crave violence. Anywho,
That's a stab in the dark for an opener.
yes.
And somehow I think we can continue and start the show
Yes.
for you.
Let's go.
Okay. With the knives out of the way, welcome to dia.log, the Game Matters podcast.
Hello.
Hello.
Episode 131, recorded on March 24, 2023.
March 24.
The Ramadan special.
The Ramadan special.
Yep.
Week 1 out of week 3.
Yeah, the Ramadan limited time event is currently ongoing. So for the Muslims that observe Ramadan, happy fasting to you. Be a faster.
Be faster.
Be sunny.
Be Sonic.
We all
Yes.
be Sonic. That's it's always the fun part of the year where can wear the shirt that just says faster, and it makes sense because today I am a faster rather than yo do your job faster, which is also implied with that shirt. So yeah, March is ending. We're entering April. We are like more than almost a quarter past of this year. Video games are still a thing, though I guess this 2 weeks period is a little bit on the drier side because the literal big game is just released today at the time of recording.
Yes. Some game about evil residents. Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Can't believe they made 4 of them already.
Oh, that means more than 4.
There's been 4 evil residents. Wow, like
They're
goddamn.
even remaking them. Could you believe it? Well, before we move forward, introducing the panel, we have Danial over there.
I
And the other side is Anan.
What's up?
And I am Amirul Mekronos Ashraf or Meck. And yes, we should be talking about video games, but the thing is, the last 2 weeks, a little bit of a dry spell in terms of new releases. Like, we have Warlong at the start of March, and then nothing. And then Resident Evil 4, which Daniel is literally playing as we speak.
No, I'm not.
Hot
He
off
says
the
it.
releases.
Yeah, no, I'm not. He says as he just dodges another Chainsaw Man. That's not Denji.
Clarify that. Resident Evil 4 Denji. No, Resident Evil 4 Chainsaw Man.
So far, yeah, just a bit of a first impression to those listening. Yeah, it's fun. It is much better than the PS2 one or the Switch one. Especially the Switch version. God damn, that port is not good. But hey ho.
But is it better than the Meta Quest version?
I haven't had the Meta Quest. Yeah, you have to try that.
Then I have to buy it. I have to try it.
Yeah,
Anand's
that.
the
Yeah,
only one in this room that can make that comparison.
Yes.
yeah. It is the one of the few games that you can use. Apa? What? A dual wheel? Yeah, you can dual wheel in.
Yeah, you can dual wheel technically.
Oh yeah, that's already game changer. You can dual wheel in that version.
Yeah, until the remix PSVR 2 support
Oh, the
coming
PSVR.
in.
That's next year. Ooh.
So
Dual wheel.
the Meta Quest version is still relevant.
Okay. So where do we go now? Because I
Yes.
see the problem is I see it's a linear path instead of a multiple choice question.
That's the thing. There's only
So
one path on the road.
So okay, since we are this podcast is based on Mass Effect and their dialogue choices. So essentially, we are playing now is the mobile. Remember the mobile like Mass Effect? No, is it Infiltrator? I think.
We have mobile
Yeah,
Mass
yeah.
Effect.
Yeah, it's called Mass Effect Infiltrator. I remember because I bought that for my old iPad back in the day.
It's the multiplayer only thing.
Yes, that's the one.
There you go. It's
No, there's a story. There's a story mode as well.
There is a
There's
story.
mode. Yeah, there is a story.
But I remember it's the contemporary with the Dead Space mobile game.
Yeah, it has
Yes.
mobile. It has the multiplayer stuff, and it also has a story mode as well. Like I remember, vaguely, I remember it's like very generic. You just have to like, oh, shoot here, shoot there. They talk. Oh, yeah, there is a. Oh yeah, there's Shepard over there, but he or she is quite busy right now.
It's from the era where video game companies tried to make premium mobile games because mobile games are on the up and up. And then later we figure out no, people don't pay for their mobile games.
I
And we
wouldn't
are
mind paying for. There's one game I wouldn't mind paying for. It's the one the Dead Space one you just talk about. That one I wouldn't mind paying. That's a good what's it called? That's a good spin-off.
yeah, but 1 billion other players prefer free to play, so we lose.
Yeah, it was like 10. Yeah, it was 10 like $10. So it was like 40 ring. Yeah, 40 ringgit. So yeah, it's cheaper. It's cheaper to get it back then.
And you know what? Despite 40 ringgit may be more expensive, but what people didn't realize that the free to play is much more expensive later on.
Oh yeah.
You guys have you have walked this path and there's no turning back. The business have seen the money. Well,
he's yeah. He nervously laughs as I remember I've bought what skin have I bought for COD? Both COD console and COD mobile. That's how bad it is. Too much. Yeah, too much. All of them cost more than the old like spin-off games combined. Anyway, bad habits aside.
I mean, we're not gonna be lecturing 4 million players to drop their bad habits altogether right now, don't you? we are no way influenceable enough to do so. So what are we gonna talk about?
Oh no! So since it's gonna be like a short episode, then. So we're gonna talk about So how about we start with a nice tangent? The Steam sale just ended again recently.
Yep.
It was Monday? Yeah, last Wednesday, yep. So okay. Have you bought anything, guys?
Anan first.
I did not because okay, I got the notification. Okay, Steam sale starts. Yeah, I'm like okay, I'll buy something later. And by the time it ends, Like, oh, dang, it ends. Okay, I haven't bought anything. I was too busy with real life. And I
Yeah,
forgot my virtual
understandable.
life.
Spring came and gone, to be honest.
I
Way
mean, to
too
be
quick.
fair, spring sales pretty quick anyway. So I don't bother usually.
Yeah, like I think like what? Apa nama? The autumn sales is like 2 weeks. This one's only 1 week. Like, snap. Oh, done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the
Summer
way,
sales the big one.
yeah,
Okay. Waiting for that. By the way.
I bought another The Sims DLC. Moving on.
Oh,
Oh.
of course.
No, we're
Like,
not gonna talk about it. It's for work
we're not
purpose.
doing it.
I promise you, it's for work. I got the new one for free, so I bought the other old one. It was 62 ringgit.
Uh, okay,
See,
so
no need
what
to.
I've bought, yeah,
Yeah.
the 912. Okay, so what I've bought is like 6 games. So I've bought a DLC for Assetto Corsa, the Hololive game, the horror game. This game, this very good indie hot lapping game called Hot Lap League is essentially indie version. It's like Trackmania but very indie. I think it's like a theme of 10, 2 of 10. I didn't recall, but it's really fun. And this game, which was going to be the topic of this conversation, my only dialogue choice for for this session. Uh, okay, I've got to check the name. It's very if you hear this name, you know it's already like, oh yeah, this is like one of those dojins, isn't it? The name is called Glory and Miserable Survivor DX. I do not recommend you to search that game.
Oh,
It
good
is
thing I
a
pull off the
Japanese dojin.
incognito tab.
Yeah,
Glory and
it
what?
is a dojin, and oh, it's Glory and a Survivor DX. It's let me check. Should be, I think that's how they call it. It's a dojin. It's a Japanese dojin game based on Glory and Miserable Survivors DX. It is a dojin in the vein of Vampire Survivors, as you know, because it is. I want to say that Vampire Survivor is a very influential games for the last few years. The last, not last 2 years. It's like last year. And now you can see like on the market we have this game, Glory and Miserable Survivors, and that free one, okay, free Hololive based game, Holo Cure. Say the fans is also a Vampire Survivor. And if you dig deep enough, there's also one more. I think like it's one. Well, what's the name? But it's also a vampire survivor like. Mac, we haven't
Soulstone
invented a name for this.
Survivors.
I think
Oh,
that's
in terms of names, I have a few in mind.
yeah.
This pioneering genre, because remember last year we give this Vampire Survivors the Trailblazer Award because they
Yes.
literally created a genre which
Yeah.
we have yet
Yeah.
to figure out a good name, because the Vampire Survivors likes have like a lot of different takes on
Different
which
things. Yep.
mechanics they retain and what mechanics they take a spin.
Yep. Like yeah, macam like for Glory and Miserable Survivors, it's it's there's a castle mechanic. So if you just focus on, let's say, just the enemies and forgot about your castle, yeah, they can one hit you if you forgot about it. I think. And apa, what's Soulstone? I don't remember. I haven't played it yet, but I think like
Soulstone is more mechanically involved. It's not just about twirling the
ah
analog stick, if I remember. There's like
yeah, that's right.
dodging.
I
So
see, I see. So yeah, that's difference. Yeah, I see.
some of the names I proposed was at first it was reverse bullet hell, because for obvious reasons.
Yep.
You just become the bullet hell. But then
You.
but then as the genre has progressed, I think there should be better names out there that I haven't figured out. I haven't seen it. But some of the names I've been thinking of using includes time survival. Time horde survivor. It's a horde survivor. You survive a horde, but it's a time. There's a time limit.
Hmm.
I think that's a running theme for the games in that genre. There's always a time limit. You're not gonna be doing it forever. That could be one.
Yeah, that could be one as well.
Mm. But for now, just use Vampire Survivors like lah until we figure out a proper name.
The VS Lite. That's a good name as well. The VS Lite.
Survival like. Oh man, that's gonna be a terrible name. It
Survival
sticks.
Lite.
There should be a better name.
Should be a better name.
Yeah. Unless Hot Survival hot survival picks up, because I struggle to use that name again. We'll have to figure a better name later. But it's that thing lah. It's what are the core mechanics that maintains throughout all these different genre of games, despite being similar, it's still
It's
attached
still
to it.
Yeah, I think like the most one is you start in the middle. You have enemy. You have 20 waves of enemy coming in fast, so you have to quickly level up and make sure they don't swarm you.
Yeah, when it comes to swarming, and the word horde comes in play. But then you should not conflate it with horde shooters, which is your Vermintides, your
Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead.
Yes, that kind of
Back
game.
4 Blood.
Back 4 Blood.
Yeah, and if you want to stretch it, Payday is a horde shooter.
Technically,
yes. It's a tactical horde shooter.
I mean, mechanically wise, it's closer to a horde shooter than you would realize. Even though, I mean, some people might call the cops as a horde, for political reasons, but so it makes sense that way.
Like, it's very interesting. Like, we need to. If we, in the event we are invited to the next level of KL atau the GDC equivalent of the local thing, we should ask the developers themselves, like, what should we call this new fangle game genre?
Speaking of that, GTC talk just about we should be better at naming our genres. That should already be a hit.
They don't know. Well,
the RPG argument itself doesn't end.
Can like developers want to join in, the journalists are all gonna pipe in and give their hot takes. Everybody wants in.
Oh my god! It's a bad day when even the developers are like, yeah, we have no idea what's the naming of ventures as well. Send help.
Yeah, for now we stick with what survival likes lah. For now, yeah, that's survival. For now, calling it a survival clone means that we are very early on in the development of this genre.
The Doom clone.
Which is not bad to use, but it's just like, oh, this is the point of time we are right now. Which I guess why people stay away from that term and uses lights, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, I had to Google this thing with no incognito tab just to be sure what I'm looking at, and now I regret it. The video will be scrubbed from any sort of NSFW-ness.
Oh no. Okay, so the game is like, okay, so we'll talk about the safe first. So we'll talk about the whole cure. It's essentially the same thing, the same principle of Vampire Survivor, but it is based on whole life characters and what they have done on stream, on collabs. So much of Hollow Life. Let's say I will go for, let's say, Ame, because her thing is she is a detective and she has the clock thing. She can slow down. Her powers is that she can slow down enemies, in a sense. So that essentially makes her like, so you're in a pinch gun and you can use your power to slow down time and immediately like evade any danger.
Sawardo.
Yeah,
Tokyo Tomare.
it's actually that. I think Crony as well. Crony, cause she's also the warden of time. She can do that as well.
Oh man, the clock keeps ticking.
The clock keeps ticking. Yes. And then we have like macam all of them are based on their their lore and their what they've done in streams as well. Macam like as example for let's say the Japanese side kan, there's Miko, Sakura Miko. Her thing was she actually dropped a bucket on a Minecraft stream once, and that's her power lah. She can literally drop a bucket of lava to enemies, basically an AOE attack.
You know the hole is deep when you go and referencing inside jokes like this.
Yeah.
That people you need an explainer, someone who is well versed in the Hololive verse to really like explain to you. Okay, so this is what happened here, and this is the reference from here, and this is basically an artistic impression of that thing
This
at
is
that
the
time
narration
during this
of
time
that one stream
on that
in
day.
2020 on that day.
Exactly,
Oh my
with the glasses pinched up from time to time to speak and and then you just hear on the other side like Philomena Kang and just ask stupid questions.
The
I-
yeah, I understand it all. I don't understand at
I
all.
don't.
There's also like this one funny thing as well. Like they have like added like I think this is their one of their key too, because does Vampire Survivor have like special abilities? Like if you press let's say C, it'll go out with a special ability. Is that a thing in Vampire Survivor? No, so that's also one their unique feature of this game.
So there's an ultimate attack.
Yeah, that's the ultimate attack,
Yeah.
which
Yep.
is also based on their memes and fun things that they've done in on their streams as well. Like another example I can give is let's see, I guess yeah, we can go with Ame again. Ame, yeah, like the Zavoldo thing. Kalau Gora, the most popular VTuber right now, her skit is that she can switch into a more powerful AOE version of her. The macam like the red gremlin essentially. And that's her thing lah. That's the special power. She can turn into a gremlin mode and then have better damage.
Oh, you may turn to goblin mode.
Yeah, essentially.
Finally, a use for the 2022 word of the year, goblin mode.
Yes. That's like better damage, better attack, better speeds. We're like, oh, that's her special.
I still don't get why 2022 word of the year is goblin mode, but I'm not a young person anymore.
Those whippersnappers, what are they? Take the goblin mode. Yeah, then this game, I think like one of the best things about it is that unless it's free as well. Like you can just play it right now. You can just download its exe folder atau like PDF lah. Like what's it called? I forgot the thing
Zip file.
Rip file. Yes, there you go. Thank goodness. Oh no, my age is getting to me.
So it's a fan game, right? So
Yeah, it's a fan
no
game,
relation to the corporation behind all the
The
things.
corporation, yeah, but they are approved to like they can use the talent's likeness lah semua etc. because they got approval for that. But they cannot
Authorized fan
monetize
game.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, authorized fan game. Yeah, they cannot monetize it. That's the only thing they say.
Yeah, it's fascinating lah. The crowd, not the crowd, the fan base of Hololive right now. In terms of there are many other fan games out there, and I just stumbled upon. I think yesterday I just stumbled upon Idol Showdown.
Oh, the fighting game. Yeah.
Hololive fighting game.
That which have rollback deck code. Yeah, they have rollback deck code. So a game Tekken 7 does have rollback deck code, but a fan game that is just that is been touted as a Hololive in your fighting game has the rollback netcode. You know something's wrong somewhere.
This is that for one specific guy who is into fighting games and had to be dragged down into the rabbit hole of VTubers. Coefficient. I know he's happy about it. He's the only guy who's gonna play this game.
Yes, that's interesting. Like that's interesting. Like all of these games, and I think like the Hololive era game that I bought, and it's also indie made, but I it's one of those rare occasions where Hololive like, okay, sure, we can you can monetize this because we're going to work on this project as well because they have voice acting and all by their talent, which is interesting.
So it's officially sanctioned.
Yeah, that one. The Hololive era is officially sanctioned. Oh, also, do you know they're making a metaverse video game as well?
I'll put a note on that. We're gonna discuss down there.
Yeah, we're gonna start. Yeah, we're gonna discuss that later. But yeah, they also have a metaverse game.
I know that there's also a Robloxification happening down there. We'll put a pin on that.
We're gonna pin it. Okay.
Yep.
Yes, back to the survival light. I think that's the term, survival light.
For now, temporary
For
name.
now,
Temporary name.
marketing guys, think of something else. Yeah, it's fun. It's free. I think like I've unlocked like half of the main cast already. They have brought in like Gen 1, Gen 2 of Hololive. So they might be getting like all of the gens. I think there's on Arena 6 with Hololive X. Yeah.
See,
So,
those
do you know, dear listeners, that one of their talent got suspended because they were talking bad about baseball.
talking bad about baseball.
Yes.
Okay, how
one
bad?
of their Japanese talents were talking about. Okay, I will just quote this. I think the term was like, what if someone got hit by a baseball can? Will that like hit the head or something? I think among those lines lah. Immediately gets. I think they get. They got a suspension for apalah, like multiple sanctions, something like that.
Okay, is it because implying violence in
I think
baseball,
I
or
think
is it
implying violence
because
in
it
baseball.
is like insulting the sanctimony of baseball? As in, like
I
in
don't
Japan,
know.
Yeah,
baseball is very
I
much
think so
revered.
because the WBC is pretty recent.
Yeah, they were talking about it during the final. Yeah, during the final as
Yeah,
well.
that's why.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, it's like insulting cricket to Pakistanis and Indians.
Oh
Oh,
no!
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That
that.
bad.
So I was not off the mark when I say it's gonna be remarking the sanctimony of the sport.
Yes, baseball is sacred in Japanese society.
Yeah, surprisingly in Japan though, not in America. But I mean, technically that's just the big two countries that play the sport. Other places are either softball, like cricket.
Mhm. Or football, Malaysia.
Do we really play football?
Can we play? I mean, there's been riots about football.
I mean, I mean competitive wise, do we really play football? You should have been a hockey country or a tennis country, no, a
Rugby.
squash country. We had a world champion in
Rugby
squash.
country.
Rugby, yeah, a
Hmm.
rugby, squash. The list goes on.
Hmm.
Tapi hey ho, we are the football country. I don't know, could be worse. It could be cricket.
Hey, wait, no. Cricket nationwide maybe not that strong, but I have been surrounded by people who somehow play cricket very good. Back in my old day, but not old day, back in the early days, the younger days. Those guys are dedicated because okay, one day they have to go to a tournament somewhere and they came back and yeah, you went to a tournament or you went to hell because you are all burned out skin tone wise,
Yeah,
because they are like stranding there in the middle of the heat in the afternoons for how many hours?
5 hours, I think. Yeah, it's like 5 hours per game.
School kids doing that. I guess that's why they call it character building lah, because that's hell.
Feels character.
Yeah, and let's not say the many other weird injuries that they have faced. You know, because cricket balls are
Ooh, they are hard. Yeah, they are hella hard.
That's why they wear protection. And I'm not joking.
Yeah,
They wear protection for that.
I hit the lato-lato.
the lato size balls. My God.
I mean, other than footballs, what else are we excited? Oh, badminton, yeah.
Yeah, we should have been
I mean,
badminton nation. I
I
think
mean,
we
technically,
still.
yeah, we still. Badminton is quite popular
Ah,
with us, and we have excellent badminton players. So yeah, I think badminton is the most successful sport for us, other than football.
I put hockey as well, like normal hockey, not ice hockey.
Yep.
What do you even
Ice
call normal hockey?
nah. Hockey?
Just hockey, right? Okay.
Hockey?
Hockey.
Nah, people in
hockey,
America
yeah.
call ice hockey just hockey. So similar how they call football, American football.
That is the the definition of don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry lah. We're not in that region. No
Don't
worries.
worry about it. They tell it stuff.
Yeah, sports.
Sports?
Where
Oh yeah, why isn't there a Vampire Survivor game that's based on sports? Technically, you can make that for. I want to say football, boleh, rugby. You
Yo.
can make a Vampire Survivor clone using rugby. Yeah.
Okay, you say that.
Yeah.
I think you've connected a neuron in me when you say football can be a vampire survivor. It's like, you know how football started out? It started out as a battle royale.
Yo.
Oh, this is a ball. Grab the ball. And then like 30 or 40 people in the same town, in the same village, all rushing to get ball. Get the ball. And then they try to, it becomes combat sport. It becomes contact sport because everybody is like trying to wrangle themselves to get the ball. Get the ball. Boom, people hurt. Boom, people injured. No, it's literally like that way back then. So when people say like, oh, look at these folks just playing rambunctiously without care about strategy and whatnot in a football match in the playground, kan? Because everybody is just swarming on the ball. That's how it was. That was the start of football. And then people figure out, people die a lot, not die lah, but people injured a lot doing this. How about we play it properly? And then the rules start happening. And then we somehow invented offside, and then things get complicated ever since.
And now you need a camera for camera? Camera? Really?
I love that you insinuate the offside interaction as the turning point for football.
It goes downhill from there. But yeah, it can work as a survival life. I can see that. Or even a battle royale for that matter. Football mode.
Football mode. Oh my God. Yeah, I have to check. But is there a thing? Fiverr?
Vampire Survivor Football. You're looking that up right now.
Yes. Yeah.
Good luck. I'm surprised. I will be surprised with whatever the result of that Google search.
Alright. Okay, so there is an article by The Gamer. 13 games to play if you like Vampire Survivor.
It's the football in there. It's FIFA in there.
Oh well, you have to check.
Yes.
This is very, very, very important.
Skim through the listicle.
No, there is no Vampire Survivor. There's no Vampire Survivor but football. It's the open market.
Open up, free idea, take it. No, the only thing we ask is just promote this podcast. If it inspires you to do something funny with this, go on, go forth. Consider it a fan game with our blessing.
Hello, racing game can be a Vampire Survivor, I think.
Destruction Derby.
Yo, yeah, like a Wreckfest? Yeah, like a Wreckfest. Yeah, you can do that. Burnout! You can use a burn. They've done it before, Burnout Crash, but what about a Vampire Survival? Like you have to survive. I remember in Burnout Paradise. No, Burnout Paradise. What's it called? The Markman. Yeah.
Yeah. Road Rage, but everyone attacks you and Markman lah. Yeah. Good call. And even though each time you take down a car, more cars coming in to swarm you.
Yeah, yeah.
And then every time a street you pass down the street, another car keeps adding. Another car keeps on the chase. So basically cop
And
chases in Need for Speed, but
yeah, and then
yo,
but
Need for Speed already has a survival like.
yeah, technically, yeah,
Cop
true, true.
chases are the survival like. They swarm around you.
I mean, the burnout one, I think it can work. It can work. Burnout
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like
yeah.
the fight, because usually the final, the 30 minute, the final 30 minutes will be like death incarnate, and what about that's the final car you have to beat, and then you unlock his car. Essentially, like you take down the rival. That'd be
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. Can
and,
the final one take him down?
and then after that, and then the timer is ending kan.
Mhm.
Have a tank shoot you down. Game over.
No, just blows up. No, just blows up.
Oh, just blows up. So what? Speed then?
uh,
Hmm.
just like it blows up as burnout intended it. Like in Crash mode, just blows up. Timer goes zero. Okay, blow. Kaboom.
As long as you don't think too hard about it, because that sounds like a very grimdark. I mean, technically, Burnout has went grimdark.
The
So
burnout tree.
yeah.
That burnout tree trailer.
No, I mean Burnout Revenge is grimdark. I mean, it's so grimdark. Yellow card sounds edgy. Yeah, you know the band Yellow Card that used to just make like very sweet romantic punk rock. They become edgy. It
Oh
Burnout
yeah,
Takedown.
yeah.
It is perfect. Like yeah, that's how you set a tone. You start every game with Yellow Card, and it doesn't sound like Yellow Card.
Wait, didn't the Yellow Cuts he sang for Flat Out 2 as well, kan?
I think
I'm pretty
yeah, the
sure.
same
Yeah, yeah,
song.
yeah.
It's the
Same
same
song. Oh,
song
it's the
in
same song.
Burnout
Yeah, it's the same
3,
song.
which is something about back then is probably something about a relationship breakdown or something like that.
Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense.
That's the edgiest they go, but then light and sound, that sounds very different. That's not about a breakup. That's not about a romantic feeling. That song has, you know what, I cannot remember what the song is about now, yeah, but it
Itulah. No, in fact, like, nah, we
the
have no
starting
idea.
riff is just like oh, you set a tone here.
Yeah, that's a tone. That's a tone
Mm,
and a half.
yeah, I bought that album back then also. It was a very different Yellow Card back then, and then I don't think they made new album after that. Or did they? Because they went off the radar. Never heard of them ever since. A cool band though. It's a
It-
punk rock band with a violin player. Dedicated violin player.
hmm.
I mean, not as cool as Apocalyptica, which is a heavy metal band, but oops, all cellos.
Oops, all chills.
Yeah, they just use cellos. Okay lah, one guy is a drummer, but the rest just cellos. It sounds like, I mean, they've covered Metallica. It sounds like a Metallica playing, but just cellos. Interesting
Oops,
how
all cello. Is the group called Oops, all cellos?
no, it's Apocalyptica because they used to be a Metallica tribute band.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the Hades of the Green Duck soundtrack in old video games. Nah, we're not gonna do that now. We're just gonna do hip hop. Which is fine. It's just fine. Generation has changed. How far of a tangent have you went?
It's not that bad. That's
That's
the
a long
beauty of
combo.
yeah. That's how we do it, baby.
Yeah, from a very weird discussion. Not very weird. No, from very weird doujin game to music from the 2000s. We went 20 years around.
Yeah, baby.
Oh man, now I feel old even more so. Should we just go to the news?
Yeah, you can. Sure.
Unless you have anything else.
No,
Uh,
just try it. There's like 12. There's so far there's like 12 different. What that we have counted? Yeah, the gamer and us. I guess in between us like encounter that. Just go try the survival lights. Looks like a fun genre.
Okay,
The news. The
The
news.
news.
the news.
Oh, okay. So we shall now talk about the news, and we shall talk about this very interesting. I think like I want to say sandbox news. Is it? Can this kind of sandboxes can? In a
Ah,
sense.
I have a different word for it, but yeah,
No,
go
shoot.
ahead.
Yeah, shoot. Yeah, shoot. What do you call them? Because recently during GDC, Epic Games has announced that they have making what they are making a new tool set for their Fortnite game,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks incredible. That they essentially that's like one of the example was essentially they have remake that one map in Call of Duty to a T.
Okay. It's the tool is called Unreal Engine for Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
Short for the short form is UEFN. Fortnite FN. So
Yeah, Fortnite FN.
the idea is that okay, Fortnite on its own, they already have the creative mode, kan? You can create user generated content using the stuff that the normal tools, the normal props available within the game. Okay, that's normal. How about we crank it up a notch and just literally grafted Unreal Engine, the Unreal editor into Fortnite. So now you can
Genius.
mess around with Fortnite using the same tools as available in Unreal Engine, which the game is technically already running in Unreal 5,
Mm-hmm.
and just mess around with it. Make a whole game inside Fortnite.
Make God
Yeah.
inside Fortnite. Let's
Yeah,
go.
the Epic made COD inside Fortnite as an example. You mentioned it. It's basically it's called deserted something something. It's a capture the flag thing. A thing.
Yep.
It looks like you are in a desert industrial complex with realistic graphics, but then you have a character from Fortnite playing. Is
Doing
that
the
genre?
thing, yeah, doing the thing that every cut starts like, oh, just go, like, huh? Hmm?
Someone should remake Paragon in UEFN.
Oh my god!
You know what?
Finish what they have started.
No, but the thing is, UEFN is that powerful. You can do
Yes,
that.
you can do that.
Uh,
Also,
all,
the assets are available, so they can just re-import if they want.
but the idea is, from what I believe, the tool is in beta. It's not like all of the tools are in there just yet, but the idea is that over time, all the stuff from Unreal Editor will be accessible in UEFN.
Mm-hmm.
And the added addition is that within creating content in UEFN is basically creating another Fortnite island, another Fortnite creative mode, which is another way to say that creators who mess around with these tools can monetize. You can make money. Epic Games says that 40% of the revenue they gotten from the item shop and stuff like that will be dedicated for the creators who make content within there. There's like other weird metrics to determine lah how much actually you get paid. But what they're saying is they have allocated that much of, as we like to call, Fortnite money for the players who create content there. So now there's a whole economy of Fortnite players now learning Unreal Engine. They've just launched more people into the talent pool of upcoming game creators who now has Unreal Engine 5 as one of their tool sets they know in their CV. In a way, I'm calling this phenomenon the Robloxification because this is totally the Roblox revenue style. That's how the
Yeah.
ecosystem works. You have a platform, in this case for Roblox, a metaverse, which technically Epic Games also want Fortnite to be. So you can see the connection kan.
Yep.
And then within Roblox there are also other games within it. Some of them are player created. Some of them are not just have just another experience where you use that overly large avatar with the big shoulders, and some of the experience are technically just a normal realistic Call of Duty. No, if you look up the YouTubes, some people have already discovered games within Roblox that basically just becomes a normal FPS. It's not even good for a Roblox game. It's just good.
It's good. It's a game.
It's
It's a
it's
game,
proper
yeah.
good.
Game.
There's no asterisk there. Not for a Roblox game. No, it just looks good. If someone export it out into Steam, someone will buy it and say and give a good recommendation. It's that kind of good. No asterisk. Yeah, and also Roblox also monetize their creators. Even though there are many question marks in how they monetize the content, but the idea is they do it.
Yep.
So hopefully with Epic throwing their weight into this Robloxification, maybe the payouts for creators will be improved over time. It's a good competition to have lah. Is what I'm looking at here. And the idea that just some kid playing so much Fortnite, they decided, oh, okay lah, let's mess around with the Unreal Engine lah, and then they made a whole ass game out of it. That's pretty cool. I wish I had that opportunity back then. I'm too late now. But there's also another wrinkle to the story because recently remember Everywhere? I don't think we talk about it on the podcast, yeah, but
No, we haven't been talking about the Leslie Benzies brainchild of a game slash platform slash metaverse thingy.
yeah, Leslie Benzies,
Leslie
aka
Benzies, yeah.
the Benz,
The Benz.
as the houses like to call him, kan.
Yeah, in the book as well, they call it the Benz as well. That's so weird.
We need the Benz.
Yeah, they call it in the GTA like unofficial book. They call it the Benz. I was like, oh, okay, that's where it came from.
Yeah, he's the guy. He's the Benz. So he has found a new company and then started to make also a Roblox like. I mean, we've seen everywhere. Like last year in what? I want to say in the summer thing. Is
Yeah,
it
the
opening
summer
night live or something?
opening night, yeah, opening night live. Yeah.
Somewhere around Jeff Keighley's many shows lah. We've seen it as a teaser, and it does feel like a Roblox thing because of you have like multiple universes. There are different experience like. Oh, you can drive a car, or you can shoot. Oh, there are very different biomes. And then at the end of that trailer, they tease a very super realistic looking thing, which they have like properly officially teased again as Mind's Eye, a game within everywhere, a game within a game. So apparently they've made GTA inside Roblox. Is the way I describe it.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's like that 1.5 second clip of like a car cornering into a corner, and then you can see like there's one apa nama? And there's this one billboard that's essentially like GTA like macam vote make US America great again. Like, huh? That's interesting.
It has realistic graphics. It's promising a high octane AAA experience. Words from the press release, not mine. That's quote unquote. And then, but what they say, they also say that this is two different products. Everywhere and Mind's Eye should be treated differently. But Mind's Eye is built within Everywhere, which implies they use all the same tools that is available in Everywhere to create Mind's Eye, which is fascinating. So this is a very different route from Fortnite, which is we've made the game first and they just give you the tools. But this is more like Roblox, but by way of Dreams. Remember Dreams?
Yeah. I remember Dreams.
Yeah, Dreams is also as all the creator tools to make whatever kan, but they also have like the developers media molecule. Okay, create a handcrafted experience. This is technically the quote unquote campaign for the game. So in a way, that's how everywhere and Mind's Eye kind of works. Is in the same space. Now that I bring Dreams in, Dreams should monetize, should give people to monetize their stuff, because the stuff people made in Dreams are, I'm not gonna say unreal, but dreamlike. Because
No, like it is one of those games that I'm like thinking like Sony, come on, release it to PC.
Yeah.
Like people love this shit, man. Come on.
add VR support properly kan, both PSVR and like MetaQuest when it comes to PC, because that is also the same thing. Like the stuff where in Dreams where you have, okay, one person can create an asset and then someone else can like, okay, I grab this asset, I am putting it in my experience, but you get the credit. I think everywhere also has that same system. I've read there's a preview out there for everywhere that person has like seen the stuff, and it's being described like, oh, this is just like Dreams. So yeah.
The real one.
So what I'm seeing here is that the Robloxification is here. And no, I don't think the metaverse will be NFT driven, but user created, what they call it, UGC, user generated content.
Yes, UGC, yes.
Yeah, UGC oriented. That's how our quote unquote metaverse would happen, if should it be labeled as such. This is, I think, where the industry is gonna head, rather than keep these virtual products that we don't necessarily have the rights to, which may or may not be gone, but you still get to keep the receipts. Yeah, interesting development. I'm looking forward to the wild things people create in these weird platforms, let's say.
The platforms.
Someone will create a GTA within everywhere.
It could be
Kan?
it could be themselves.
It could be themselves kan, but what I mean, you know what I mean kan, they literally create GTA 5 perfectly within everywhere. Perfect recreation.
Take two, like, yes, I can sue.
You know how apa? I see on YouTube one time, there's a person who is remaking Simpsons Hit and Run, but it's not gonna be distributed. It's just for show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
What
saw
if
that
that kind of effort kan, within Roblox, within everywhere, within Dreams, within Fortnite, it can happen. The tools are there. It's a matter of, can you do it? Someone will rise up to the occasion. You give the tools, people will do shenanigans. Oh, I do not want to think about the proper shenanigans that may happen. Like, not even the legal stuff, but you know, NSFW stuff. Ooh, that's gonna be something they have to figure out how to moderate.
That's a you problem.
That sounds like a you problem to
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like a you problem to me.
Look, if you give people the method to build Legos freely in a free world, people gonna
I will
build
make a
Lego
worm.
towers that looks very fake.
Yeah, I will make a worm. That is literally it's my creative wheel. I will make a sus wheel, a sus worm.
Standing vertically.
wiggling.
Wiggling, yeah, perhaps.
Now that I set up the segue, we should move on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of Lego, there's
There
this new
you
game.
go.
Yeah. Yeah, there's this new game that's about cars and Lego. And it's driving and has 2K for some reason. I don't understand. Why did it 2K? Why did it 2K?
I guess Warner Brothers said no or something. I don't know.
And 2K said yes. Okay, but we have to pay 2K there. Sure, why not?
You
It
know,
is. Yeah.
it is.
It is. It is what it is.
Uh,
So it is Lego 2K Drive. It is the newest game that's not really a spiritual successor to Lego. That Lego
Races.
Racing kit. Lego Racer, yes. But it looks nice. It's by the guys from Visual Concepts who have been killing it now with the WWE games. Kan, from the worst WWE games to not one of the best WWE games. And now they're making a race, a kart racer slash open world. Like,
I like how many sites try to use the buzzwords kan. Oh yeah, Mario Kart meets Forza Horizon. Like it's just an open world arcade racer.
It's arcade. Yeah, it's open world arcade racer. It
Uh,
is fuel. It is fuel again. Yeah.
hmm. And there's two gimmicks in Lego 2K Drive. One is the car can be transformed from
Yeah.
straight
I saw the drill. I love that.
straight car, off-road car, boot. No flying yet, no flying. You
Not
still
yet.
call
Not
it
yet.
2K Drive, so it's not the Crew 2. You are safe, the Crew 2.
It's not Sonic All Star Racing Transform.
Is it Sonic All-Star Racing Transform? Does it have
Yes,
flying stuff
flying.
kan? Ada kan?
Ada.
Okay. So it's close but no cigar lah. The other thing is a fully brick by brick system where you can build your cars using Lego bricks. Technically, it's kind of like Lego Racer from way back then kan, but with the current technology. Can we
you're
build
not
our own
limited
car?
with you're not limited with the technology of your time anymore.
Like I have a very specific idea to test the robustness of Lego 2K Drive's building system, and that methodology is, can I follow a step-by-step instruction manual from any Lego Speed Champion set and create my own car using all that same instructions? If I can do that, that means that
Racing game of the year.
yeah, racing game of the year is in contention lah. But I'm gonna say I'm gonna save a lot of money not buying the actual sets.
Oh dang! Someone uploaded the instruction manuals to the Lamborghini, the Ferrari GT3 on the web. Oh, I can follow this brick by brick. Yeah.
I mean, the instructions are all in the app. If you have the app, that you can just
It's in the app now.
You don't even need to buy the sets actually.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can use the virtual Lego builder to build your own whatever car, whatever thing you want.
That's even better.
Scratch that itch.
I mean, the best bit would be if you can share car builds, just like you can share your liveries in other games, yeah. But that's the best bit lah. But the closest to best is that people are gonna share instructions on how to build their favorite cars in Lego 2K Drive, how to build Ferrari, how to build Toyota Supra, how to build. I mean, there is at least 2 licensed cars in there, and they are based on the actual Speed Champion set for this year. It's the 2 McLaren cars.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, the one other McLaren car is technically from Gran Turismo. So yeah, crossover. Very long way of a crossover, but it is. Just like every car, all racing games are in the same universe because all the cars exist.
It is there. You just need this expertise to design.
And if you are not fan of real life licensed cars, the goofy cars are a lot. You can see in the trailer there's a chicken wagon with a very big chicken head.
The burger car.
Oh yeah, the hamburger car kan? You know what it's called?
Yeah, what's his name?
It's the Lamborghini.
Lamborghini.
It makes the pun works way better than it should, you know. Because think about it, Lamborghini, who owns Lamborghini? Some people in Germany. It's in the Volkswagen Audi group now. So not technically in Hamburg, but you know, in the same area.
More or less, yeah, more or less.
So it works. It works.
It
Hamburg
works.
Gini works. I know that because there's a small line down there saying Lamborghini is a pre-order bonus or something like that. So, okay, pre-order bonus, whatever lah. But you put Lamborghini down there, so
Oh my god. Oh, you know you have to put the Lamborghini on the game of the year list now. The game of the year's cover now.
you
No,
cannot
I
beat the
don't.
Burger King.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry, McLaren. Apa? The new McLaren car. No. It's time for the Lamborghini.
Oh man, put it side by side the Lamborghini and a Lamborghini and the Lamborghini.
Oh, sorry. The crew motorface, their star car is the Lamborghini. You can actually.
Okay,
Oh my god.
okay.
That's a plan.
Okay, I know what to grab. For the should Lego 2K Drive reaches the top 30 of our list later this year, which at least at the current time of recording sounds like a very easy in. uh, well, yeah, we'll get to test drive it soon. It's coming out in May, not a long wait.
All right. So next up on the list, we have an interesting quandary about this weird as. I want. Is it like? Is it live? Yeah. Is it really called live sims?
Well, are you gonna contemplate life now?
Yes.
Because that's what I've been doing a lot. But yeah, basically that's how the genre boils down now. It's the life simulator. I mean, you could call a dollhouse game, but that used to be associated with something bad, as in like, oh, you're just playing a dollhouse. That's not real
No.
games. So you can't use that anymore unless someone wants to reclaim that. So it's a live sim. Oh, but the thing is because between the past 2 weeks there was an announcement from Paradox Interactive that they are now entering the live sim genre with a new game called Life by You. If you just look at Life by You, just look at what the game is, look at the title, look at
The cover and all.
the cover, the design, the logos and whatever kan. Without any other context, you'll just say this is a weird ripoff of The Sims that looks janky as heck and has no and is very much devoid of charm. This looks like a cash in. But then, when you look at who is making this, oh wait, the the head of the studio at Paradox Tectonic that is making this used to run The Sims. Rod Humble used to be the guy, the big guy within the Sims label. He used to run it until The Sims 3. And guess what? Life by You looks like a The Sims 3.
Yeah, that's why. Like,
Open world, baby. Open
yeah,
world.
I was skeptical, and then I saw like, wait, it looks very. Okay. The charm, the man who made basically the man who spearheaded the charm of the first three games, more or less. It was like, yes, Paradox has given me the cash. Let's make a Sims game.
And it's not the first time they go toe to toe with Maxis. Remember SimCity? What happened to SimCity?
Oh yeah, it died.
It
just
died.
died.
Okay, who replaced
City
SimCity?
Skyline.
It published by Paradox.
Paradox.
It has happened before, so the Sims should be like, "Ooh, sul." Very worried right now. Say hi, but cautiously.
No, it has some. Yeah, it looks by the looks of it looks very janky, but it is baru announced and it literally just announced.
And it's gonna come out in early access, so the jank stays for a while.
Yeah, it'll take a year or two again. Just works the jank.
I mean, even considering City Skylines, and City Skylines also kind of like devoid of charm. But the thing is, what carries that game is everything mechanically works.
Yep.
Everything you wanted from a SimCity back then, but SimCity 2013 didn't deliver. City
It's all
Skyline
there.
delivered. Yeah.
Yep.
You want to make big cities? We are making big cities. Oh, and
You-
also apparently City Skylines 2 coming out this year. And from what we've heard, it's gonna give you even bigger cities to make more tiles, do
While
whatever.
Maxis is busy with the new Sims kan macam, oh shit, they make it another one.
But yeah, even the
Now,
feature set in Life by You is actually like very fascinating if they pull it off, because the town is editable. You can plop houses there. The character is of course editable lah. They have a trade system which is sort of like The Sims 4, but also it's labeled as tags, and you even can create your own trade. Also, not only that, you can create your own custom fashion items. Also, you can create your own dialogue tree, because this game does not have gibberish language. So
It's
they are
actual language.
substituting it as real language. As in, good luck localizing all those language in the many languages you need to ship with. I will see how it turns out. So now you have to make it. You have a dialogue editor, and then you have like, I don't know. There are many other tools that you can basically you can mod this game to the heck of it,
Ooh.
which is this
Yeah,
something the
consider, yeah.
Sims is still like struggling.
Yeah,
Mm.
considering that every update breaks the modding, every modding tools like immediately. So
Yeah.
this was like, ooh, on the fly immediately they announced, oh yeah, we have modding support.
Modding
Oh, okay.
support day one.
Like,
Like
ooh,
the Sims only recently saying like, okay, we're gonna have a dedicated what you say, official
mod
place
thing, yeah,
mod support.
yeah.
I
So
mean,
that it's like kind of like apa nama Crusader Kings, the mod build and the official thing. Yeah, they baru nak buat that thing like, took you long enough.
Paradox like their mods is what keeps the games engaging. Sure, and of course lah, but when they keep their games engaging, they can also sell you more content packs and DLC. Similar to, they have the same model as the Sims. You think the Sims are egregious with many DLCs? Kan? Look at all the Paradox games. But still, the mods support it all. So even if you decided not to pay more, and you still can get satisfaction out of it from community support. But this makes the live sim game genre a proper genre, because not only just Live by You is out, we have to remember there's also that one indie live sim game that is still bubbling in development somewhere in patreon.com. Only people in the Patreon and Discord server gets to see most of the content. It's Paralyze.
Oh yeah, Paralyzed.
And Paralyze was announced with all the stuff that you see in the first the Sims, the Sims 5 quote unquote, and the next Sims teaser. Oh, you want to edit the the furniture with RGB colors? Already available. You want to put your own patterns? Already available. You want to edit each furniture to look different at different parts of the furniture? You can do that in Paralives already. So plenty of games trying to break apart the Sims 4 monopoly, which is something I'm excited to see.
Damn, the 20 years. It's 99 kan, so 30 almost 30 years of
Yeah,
30 years of hard, no, literally nothing that is in this one.
nobody
in this genre.
nobody decides to tango with the Sims, because the Sims exists in its own thing.
And when Maxis themselves tried to tango with another genre, it failed.
It took this long. It took like, but it's a good thing to see lah. Even what we've seen of the next The Sims is a good step in the right direction. So again, competition is good for everyone. So so that we can stop complaining each time the Sims 4 releases a new expansion or whatever. And how many packs they have released, I just lost count, but it's more than 30. I stopped counting at 30. Yes, 30 packs
30 packs.
and counting.
And counting.
They're
30
not
packs.
stopping. This year, they're still gonna support the Sims 4 this year. They've just released a new expansion this year. But by the way,
yeah.
the new expansion for the Sims 4 and Growing Together, excellent. It's a must get. It's a good one. Your Sims can get burnt out and have a midlife crisis, and that's the best thing they have added since years. They have added depression.
They finally added depression. Yes. I'm sorry. You need to pay $20 to add depression into your life.
The fact that I'm managing a family with too many kids and the parents are all depressed and now they want to woohoo in various dangerous places while still having to make sure the babies grow up well. That's a massive challenge, and I relish it. The bugs are terrible, but I think like this is already 1 week after release, it's subsided. The weird bugs have slowed down. So yeah, more ways to play Dollhouse.
German house.
The German dollhouse.
Oh, and you know that in The Sims you can also have your children play Dollhouse. So you have a dollhouse
Yes,
in
the
a dollhouse.
the meta commentary.
Yeah, and one of the babies in the family I control is very angry. She's a bit, she's a bit mean, so she likes to like destroy the dollhouse, and it makes her twin very sad. So yeah, managing with the very volatile feelings of babies are like, whoo, where have this been in all my life? Oh yeah, they've been adding content that is not related to other stages of life before. Now they figure, yeah, people want to play with babies. Okay, finally. What's
Alright.
next?
What's next? Oh yeah, this one. Okay, let's talk about the future. The future that is, I want to say, it's not bleak in the sense of Cyberpunk 2077 bleak. It's more of a apa 2013 movie Spike Lee Her type of bleak. Because Ubisoft has announced that they're going to use AI for writing their dialogue in the future. They're calling it ghostwriter.
Yeah. Okay. A bit of clarification. They said that they will focus on basically the tedious kind of dialogue, like
Yeah.
mob parks.
Yeah,
So
I got the
with the objective of the main writers can focus on what matters.
yeah, like
Say Ubisoft. Say Ubisoft.
like people kind of mad, like, oh no, they get to put writers otherwise. Like the leak you showed me again, the by Liz England, like it's actually quite good good read on it, because technically one of the things that I think, like, the problem that I had with Watchdog Legion, even though it is quite good, is that the dialogues gets very samey over time. You know, like, since you recruit everyone, so everybody has the same dialogue.
The incidental dialogue could have been. There should have been more of that. Like a lot more, because yeah, it's repeated very much. When this stuff repeats, it becomes still immediately. Like the first time you heard, I used to be adventurer like you, but then I took a narrow in the knee. That was funny. But then you heard like 10 times. Oh no, come on.
Every time you go, I took adventurer.
So this AI tool is supposed to tackle that sort of thing lah. So again, please, pitchforks down, hold on. I know it's Ubisoft, but listen to them just for a bit.
No, I think that's a good idea. Like, like this is for normal, like not even like important dialogue. It's more of the NPCs, can
Yeah.
the crowd, the many crowds. Let's say, Assassin's Creed, can the dialogue crowd as you blend in, like, oh no, somebody's getting murdered. That type of dialogue.
Yeah. I mean, if it makes things easier for the writers to like focus on what matters instead of we need some mob dialogues. Yeah, they waste their time. So having a tool and a quite intelligent tool also to help them. Yeah, I concur with Sof. Just make sure you stick to your words
Yeah.
and not replacing the writers with full AI. And you still need the human touch.
I think with all the discussion of AI exploding right now on the timeline, because apparently AI is the hot topic of 2023, replacing the burning sensation that was NFTs and the metaverse. Yeah, those are burning too hot, and people just don't care anymore. Now we're gonna talk about AI. Ooh.
Ooh,
But
AI.
but the thing is, as long as AI is used as normally used before, as in a tool to facilitate people to do their jobs better, by all means. The issue people taking umbrage is AI making content. That's the problem, especially when you consider that the AI models that are used to create such content basically requires copious amount of data, and some of the
Yes.
data has to be crawled and might be even be gotten without consent.
Yeah,
So
pretty
that's the
much.
big
Stolen.
issue. Yeah.
Stolen.
Oh,
Basically stolen. Look, you want to feed your AI machine learning stuff, get it from locally sourced and with consented with consent. You can't just like go into the internet and just troll all over. That's what people are worrying, and rightfully so, criticizing AI. But now people are conflating with AI in general now, because AI in general is not that bad. Some of them can be used, like in this particular instance. I think it's fine because even the writers want this tool. They want to use
Yeah,
this.
they want
yeah,
to
yeah,
use this. They
yeah,
need to use this.
because they're writing like what, thousands of dialogues at least
Yeah.
per day, because video games are amazingly huge. Like, oh my goodness, have you not seen the script for Red Dead Redemption 2? I thought I thought the blank script that was beyond two souls.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god, the
god.
black. For the longest
That-
time, that I keep on linking that thing in our Docker. Where I thought we've removed it like 2 years ago or whatever. But yeah, the idea of that big script is still funny.
like, it is, as a copywriter myself, that even though I still write shit by hand, all of us do. We still write we still have to come up with words, all what, 1,000 ish every time. Tapi with if it's implemented well enough, I think this tool, this ghostwriter tool, will make it better. Give or take.
A weird example kan. If you ask a chef if they want to like make the dough manually by hand or using a stand machine kan. If they want to use the machine, let them be lah. You
Yeah.
just automate the tedious stuff.
Yeah, they just put the right amount of ingredients and just
Uh,
press a button.
uh.
Come out perfect. Maybe they still need some, let's say, hand kneading, but the
Hmm.
hard part is done. Like they don't
Yeah.
have to worry about it.
Yeah, this is how I see Ghostwriter. It's not the AI becoming the one man cooking machine. No. It's just a standing mixer. And
Yeah,
that's
it's
fine.
stand mixer.
That's fine.
You already have the words. You have the dough. Just campak
Hmm.
into the stand mixer.
And yeah, and still the chef needs to make sure the dough is ratioed perfectly and whatever lah. Still,
Yeah.
they have to make the prep work similar to how the ghostwriter needs to have a proper good writer to like oversee what the AI is doing
Mhm.
before signing it all off. Should the content is like, okay, AI do this, and then you get all the list of results, and then you don't just like, okay, go. You probably have to like go and look over and see what the results are before like turning it in.
Because that's what AI is supposed to do. Automate the boring stuff. Just
Yeah.
like let humans live like on a higher quality, do better things rather than these tedious things. So yeah, that's what AI is supposed to do.
Yeah, it's not replacing, it's enhancing.
Enhancing our lives.
But tu lah
Instead of
the
using calculator to just calculate every single number, you just okay, automate. Can you just add all of this, please? So that I can do analysis. Yeah, that's a high level kind of work.
oh yeah, all those like Excel sheet stuff that you can formulate and do stuff.
Yeah,
Those are the stuff that helps a lot.
yeah.
And Ghostwriter is also that kind of equivalent. It's an automation thing. Dude, the calculator. The calculator is an automation thing. This
Calculation.
yeah.
We as a human has always strive for tools that improve our quality of life. So AI is just a tool. Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, of course, there's plenty of let's say care, like the AI is care now, but yeah, I mean, done correctly, it will enhance our lives. We just need to control ourselves, not to do it. I don't know, excessively.
and so, dear listeners, if you feel that you are still angry again, don't be angered by Ubisoft or any of the writers that are gonna use these AI tools. Rather, channel that anger to the tech bros. The tech bros ruin the conversation of
Tech
AI.
bros, yeah.
This is all the tech bros' fault. They made AI look like this very cool thing that can replace the technology, but they are misusing the stuff for weird reasons. So, this is all the tech bros' fault. We wouldn't even have this conversation if it wasn't tech bros uh undoing, which make people pensive with AI in general, which they shouldn't, but just be cautious at the least. So yeah, for once, Ubisoft is not at fault. this
No,
is not, this is totally not their fault. They are just there to make. You want them to make good games, yeah? Let them use this tool. Maybe they make better than mediocre games after this. So just let them
Let them cook.
let them cook. Back to the kneading process, kan? Let them cook. Oh yeah, shout out to Liz England, which is the person we mentioned before kan. She worked with the AI in Watch Dogs Legion. She's not with Ubisoft now, but she did work in the they call it the remember the buzzword, which is something like open world but for humans or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the recruiting system lah. She was one of the person involved with that. So she worked in AI, so she knows.
Yeah. Haha.
I
So
think we can wrap it up.
I think I reckon that, yeah.
Unless you want to make a burger rather than a wrap.
Oh my god.
Pasal
Goodness me.
pasal
Thumbnail.
the thumbnail.
Oh shit. Quite light. So I guess. Okay, let me see. The first Hololive character I see, that will be the representation for Vampire Survivor. Mm, I'm looking. Oh my god, it's Fubuki. Okay lah.
Yeah. With the
Fubuki.
Lamborghini. Perfect.
Yeah, the hamburger. Yeah, that's it.
It works.
She comes in at the right point.
And a stand mixer.
Understand, Mixer?
uh, that's it lah. And let her cook then. Put the chef set on there. Yeah, nothing too complicated. Just that.
Yep.
Okay, good. So, social links.
All right. This has been Daniel. You has been listening to me. You can follow me on Twitter. Still alive, still standing. At FL4KY. I will be reviewing Resident Evil 2 Remake. And as you heard at the start of the podcast, it's pretty good.
Oh, you mean Resident Evil 4?
Yeah, Resident Evil 4.
Mm-hmm.
Resident Evil 2 2.0.
Resident Evil 2 2.0.
Remake.
No, Devil May
Evil
Cry.
4.
Yeah, Devil May Cry. I thought Onimusha. Depends on which timeline are we in.
Very different timelines.
Okay, Anan?
Yeah. Also, you can find me. You can also find me on Twitter. Drop near DR4UPN1R. DR4UPN1R. Nothing in the pipeline for now. Mac.
I have been Amirul Mekronos Ashraf. Meckronos. Find me there on Twitter. Yeah, speaking of Twitter still surviving, the Sims 4 Growing Together expansion will have a review on gamermasters.com, and I should mention there's a Simlish version of I Will Survive in there.
Oh, okay. We have to buy it. We have to buy it now.
It's pretty good. I cannot remember the lyrics because Simlish kan very
Simlish, yeah.
but it is I Will Survive, and having it playing in the recreational center where the elders are there. I will survive while you have Sims that are counting days before they pass.
I will
Survive. Exercising to I will survive. It's just like, oh my god, this is perfect, man. Perfect. That's on my pipeline for reviews. For now, maybe there are more as time pass. But for now, that's it. That's dia.log, the Gamer Matters podcast, and
Oh damn. Oh dang. We'll go for a burger.
what about Roti John Doe?
Roti.
Roti John Doe.
Roti John Wick.
Oh, John Wick, that's even better.
Yo,
It's John Wick season.
they missed a trick. They should make a John Wick Roti John. They should.
Roti John with bullets inside.
Shaking my head, Malaysia.
Eat that, bitches.
My god,
Sumbat lah tu Roti John.
man. They oh man, we're gonna ask the local Roti John makers to make a Roti John Wick. Roti John Wick tu apa? Whatever lah. What do you think?
Or the local cinema should have made the promotion. Roti John Wick season.
Yeah, and during Ramadan tu kan, Roti John is very much in season.